Okay, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany. How are you? We do fiber arts, vlogs, lifestyle videos on this channel, whatever you name it. Today we're doing another yarn corner number 10, 9, 11, I have no idea, but that's kind of where we just talk for an hour about kind of finished pieces that we've done for the month, whips or works in progress that we've done, yarn that we've bought, and then kind of gifts that I gotten from my P.O. box, and then as well as just like random miscellaneous things. So thank you for being here, and let's get on with the video. I've already filmed this video like an hour ago, and then when I went to edit it, the audio was messed up, so bear with me. We're gonna have to be on a long ride right now. So today I'm wearing my beloved, oh my goodness, we rewatched my yarn corner just so I had an idea of like the pieces that I should talk about and like updates that I should give you guys. And I had like barely even done anything for this November jacket. I had about like half an arm done and like half of the body, but here we are. Look at me. I have to give you guys a rundown. Also, sorry if the lighting changes. We're trying to do the sun because the sun looks so much better right now. But this is how it looks. I wish I could give you a more like full body shot. But here are the pockets. Glorious, double knitting sleeves, double knitting everything. It's just like the perfect amount of rustic gloriousness. I don't know what happened. I think I just got on this weird like binge of like wanting to finish a lot of like the pieces that I've just been kind of sitting around and like wanting to use up a lot of my stash. So we were just on like a roll. We were like doing it on the stream. I was doing it like all the time, and now I never want to touch brioche again. So this is knit up brioche. It's really nice, very rustic. I use 3.5mm needles, which was an absolute trek. And then we use Eagle Anna from We Are Knitters. I used about, I think, eight or 9 skeins. So it uses up so much yarn, but it's so pretty. I made some alterations. So we did the body a small, and then the arms are medium. And then I added 3 to 4 centimeters for the arm and the body, just because I'm a little, I guess, longer than a normal person, and I just wanted to make sure it was super long and super like oversized. So when I blocked it, because I blocked it right away, because when I tried it right on after I had knit it, it was kind of like meh, like it like hugged my arm really tight. It was really short, so I just shaped it just like the way I wanted to, and it came out amazing, and I love it. It makes me super warm. I'm so warm. I'm like low-key almost sweating. I feel like I could wear this by itself, and that's like my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to have a sweater where I can just wear it and not have to wear an outerwear and just live the best life. So yeah, I guess this is my my first finished piece. I was very happy with it. It's so nice. I highly recommend, but it's also like the biggest piece I've ever made. It was so much work, but yeah, definitely favorite piece of 2022. So very happy about that. And then we went on this weird kind of like binge of wanting to finish a lot of my old pieces, which I don't think I succeeded, but we did get quite far. So if you guys remember, I was doing the Jenny jacket that I told you guys about bygones ago. Is that a unit of time? Bygones? You know when people say bygones be bygones? Okay, ignore I even try to make a time reference. Okay, so I finished the second sleeve and we combined it. Girl, look at me. So as you can see, I'm doing the raglan kind of decreases. The arms were honestly not bad. I think I had a funner time doing the arms because the arms just like go by so quickly. But this guy, I love how I decided to do 2 of like the most extreme petite knit pieces at the same time, but you know, whatever. So yeah, I've decided in my right of mind that I do not like bottom up raglan. It is not, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It shouldn't exist. I don't think it should. Like having to knit 2 arms separately on the body and then connect at the bottom, I hate it. I hate it so much, but we have to do it for this boy. we have to fall in love and do it. I might stretch it a little because I feel like it's a little form-fitting, but I think with the smock knit, it's beautiful. We did it in the Baby Alpaca by We Are Knitters, and I mixed it with like a strand of mohair that I got from We Are Knitters. I just got like a huge cone of it. Not We Are Knitters, Color Mart, sorry. I always make these mistakes, so bear with me. But yeah, we're doing that and I love it. Hopefully I can do it soon, but we ended up casting on a few more whips. So this guy is probably going to be on the back burner for a very long time, which is kind of just what happens every time I start new pieces. All my old pieces kind of get left behind, but not this guy, but this guy. Yeah, so we have been really liking it. It's really soft, I will say. The Baby Alpaca is just to die for. I will say it is heavenly. If you ever get a chance to try out We Are Knitters, it's very nice. Okay, and so after that kind of vibe, I guess I'll talk about my other finished pieces, but I'll talk about this one because, oh, where'd it go? Oh yes. So after I had like done that, I was weirdly like thinking that I really wanted to finish a lot of my yarn, or like not finish, but like use up my stash. Not necessarily like selling them, but like I wanted to use it up even more than I'm trying currently. So I was thinking that I could do some sort of like small project, not really like one that was very mindless, very like these are the instructions, follow it to the T and it'll come out perfectly. And so I was like, okay, let me just like use up my Ecolana, and then for some reason I put two and two together, and I was like, okay, let's make the Technicolor Tote Bag. And that one has 5 colors, and I have 5 colors of the Ecolana, so just like match made in heaven. So we made it. It's so pretty. Okay, wait. You're going to die. Look at how cute she is in the sunlight. Are you flipping kidding me? I used every single color. It's the natural, the light gray, and then it goes into the dark gray, brown, and then it goes on to the black, and then back into the light gray and natural. And we like it. It's really cute. I was really happy I did it. It was very mindless, very easy. I will say the slip stitch kind of pattern is not my favorite, just because it's really tight, even though these were done on 8mm, but it goes by really quickly. The color changes were like a fun kind of thing to do that wasn't too mindless, and so I don't know, it was like fun counting. Does anyone have fun counting, or is it just me? So this one is pretty, and I can't wait to wear it. It's like the perfect little tote bag. Like if I ever need something to be warm, I'll just put it in this guy. I even got, wait, I gotta find it. Oh no, where'd I put it? I even bought the little pouch, or like the little label that comes with it. Oh, come on, focus on it. Ah, it's so cute. And so the plan is to have it right here. And I think it would be so flipping pretty. I don't know, her labels are so cute. So that is the plan. I also have those, like, the little labels that she has that you can buy in like 5 sets, or like 5 in a set, and I'm planning on putting it on this one. So I have it on all my nice petite knit pieces, and they just feel more complete and more finished and wonderful. So that is that. It is a little bit fuzzier than I feel like it would normally be if you just use like a normal wool, just because this is 1-ply, and it's like, she's rustic. Like this guy, I will say she pills a little bit more than I would like, and it's just a little bit, I don't know, just a little rustic. So if you're into that, it is a little scratchy. My mom, she was like, I could never wear this. It is so itchy. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm literally wearing it bare skin, and it's fine to me. So I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit too geeked out with the yarn. She also, though, after I blocked it, she was like, I thought this was like store-bought. And I was like, mother, you don't have to like, you don't have to gas me up like this. Cause like, she was like, I have no idea how you did the pockets. Like, they look so seamless. So I highly recommend it. That's like one of the reasons why I wanted to do it, because it just looks so hand knit. And no, so like store-bought, and so like, I don't know, perfect. It's just perfect. Okay. Yeah, so those are the two I did there. Low-key, I'm getting hot. I might have to change, but okay. After that, we did a couple socks. I feel like I showed you guys the socks we did, but I'm gonna show you anyway. We have this boy, my basic black everyday socks by Weird Knitters. No, Petite Knit. Why do I keep messing this up? Tiffany, I need to get it together. Okay, but anyway, these socks, I made the ruffle socks. I'm 100% sure I showed this in a previous video, but I don't care. I just want to show it for completeness for the yarn corners, because I feel like the yarn corners I just showcase kind of everything. And then we were doing the penny sock. So essentially I have the entire set of Petite Knit socks, and I don't care. I have the Sunday sock, but I'm planning on making another one. But that's another day. So I have one and I'm going to make another one. Low-key, it used up so much yarn. This guy used up so much of my Arwetta. You're not allowed to. But yeah, I used Arwetta for all these socks, and I love Arwetta for socks. Okay. And then looking back at the previous yarn corner, I didn't realize I've actually made so much this month, which is like insane. But if you guys watched the boyfriend idea knit video, right after that video, I instantly was like, okay, I need to drop everything and I need to make my boyfriend something, like anything, like literally anything. So whenever I get those like bouts of motivation or like energy, I'll just like start something. I'll just like look for like the perfect swatch. I'll do it and then I'll be like, okay, we're making this. So I showed this in a video 100% before, but this is the final piece of my boyfriend slipover. I think it's glorious. Look at the label. I literally don't care. I 100% showed this in the previous drops video, but I don't care. It is gorgeous. My boyfriend's like a medium, so I would say this is about a medium. I haven't given it to him yet. I just let him try it on because I still have to write the pattern for it and I need to get test knit, so he has to wait a little bit longer so that you guys can get these two. And then yeah, I plan on also knitting a extra large so I can make one for my dad, and I think that would be really nice for him to get. So yes. Hopefully test knits will be out soon. Test knits will also be out because I made a typical slipover version. So this is kind of like the female version, like a him and hers like set, like look, a set. I love it. So again, I'm just showing this for completeness. This is my typical slipover. It's just very basic, very beautiful. We love it a lot. You know what? I think I'm going to change into it, because I'm getting a little too warm and too excited. Does that ever happen to anyone? Because it's happening to me right now. So, like, look at how basic she is. I freaking love her. Okay, well, anyway. So yeah, if you ever want to, like, match with your boyfriend, you can. Yeah, so I knitted this. Yes, sorry, I knitted this, I knitted both of them with Drops Flora, which is so funny. So this guy is 2 strands Drop Flora in indigo, and then I used just like a random, I think I got mine from the Hobby Kid Silk Mohair. It's just like a navy. And then this is 1 strand Drops Flora, 1 strand Touch Me Mohair by Weird Knitters, but I think I would have preferred if I had used like just like a normal Kid Silk Mohair, and it would have been beautiful. So yeah, if you want to match with your boyfriend, I will hopefully be getting these test knits out both at the same time. I think it'd be really fun to like post them at the same time. So I'll be getting the forms out and then writing the pattern up soon, and then getting the measurements out, which is always the scariest part. I've gotten the test knits for the typical tank, so that is getting ready, and hopefully I can post that out soon, so I'm really excited about it. It was really fun doing the test knits. Just kind of like organizing it, seeing like everyone's rendition of my piece. It was very, I don't know, like warm. Like I just felt like warm inside, just like seeing everyone's thing and like seeing them all like help me and like try it on and like give me all this feedback and stuff. It was really nice. So hopefully we can do more of that, because we want to do it correctly. I want to do patterns correctly because I totally wasn't doing it before. So hopefully I can get these out soon. Also, I will get the tissue box out, okay? I will. It's written up. I have this specific template that like it goes on, and I just need to do it. So just like give me a moment, okay? So we got those guys. I'm trying to think if I finished anything else. I think that's it for finished pieces. But like low-key, that's a lot of finished pieces, so I don't know why I'm like, eh. There isn't really a lot of progress on any of my other like self-made patterns. I'm still working on those. Those guys are kind of like on the back burner. My mom's helping me with the typical dress because it is a long one, and she can just like mindlessly knit that one really easy, and like it doesn't really look like there's any progress. It's like literally just like a little bit longer. So yes, that is about it. I also had to frog, so I'm doing like a little collab with Camellia Fiber Company, and I'm gonna knit something with their yarn, but I was gonna do a brioche cardigan. I can't. I literally can't. I physically cannot get myself to knit another brioche thing. I don't know. I think I just need a little break, so I'm not gonna do that to myself, and we're just gonna make something else with that, and I'm really excited to try something else. But yeah, so next off, oh no, I'm too scared to show you guys my whips. I'm so scared. You guys are gonna murder me. Okay, so for the whips, so okay. What happened is that I felt really good about finishing pieces, and like after finishing the November jacket and then like kind of working up the Jenny jacket, I was like, whoa, Tiffany, like let's start some new things. Let's like finish up a lot of my stash, like use it up, because I have a lot of specific yarns that go with specific things that I want to make. So I was like, okay, let's just do it. We have some needles like free now. So we started a couple of sweaters. So I'll show you guys from the least amount of done to like the most amount of done. So the first one I will show you is this little block. It's really small. It's nothing crazy. It is, sorry, I'll show you what it's knit up with. It is knitted up with Kid Silk Mohair by Drops in, I think, like the steel gray or something. And then I am using the Twist and Shout yarn by Weird Knitters in gray. In gray. So it looks really nice. I'll show you the two separately. This is how they look like. Oh, look at them in the sun. So I was really like, not that I was scared that the mesh wouldn't go well, but it is a little different. Like this guy looks a little bit more gray and this guy looks a little bit more bluish. So we were a tad bit worried, but ultimately she looks glorious. The plan, I'm making the Stockholm V-neck sweater by Petite. Again, you're going to see a pattern, a very obvious pattern of Petite knit stuff. I don't know. I think it was just me doing the November jacket and then doing the Technicolor Tote Bag. I was like, you know what? Let me just like work on a lot of my Petite knit like patterns that I haven't done yet, but I've bought in because I'm planning on doing them. So the plan is to finish those guys up because they have just been sitting around. So yeah, so this is it. It's like mixed with a little bit of tweed and it's really cute. So I've been very inspired by Brittany Bathgate. I freaking love her like so much, like absolutely like too much. And I just have like a collection of like all of her like knits and her sweaters, and the plan is to knit up just like sweaters that she has, because I swear she just like only buys designer things. So the plan is to just knit them up for myself with Petite knit patterns and live a great life. Because like she even has like a slip over like this. That's what I was inspired by. Like I'm literally so inspired by her. And yeah, I think a V-neck would go really nicely. The pattern calls for 2 strands of mohair, but I don't know why. I just don't necessarily like love the look of 2 strands mohair sweater. Like I love my cumulus blouse because that's not a sweater, it's like a blouse, versus like a sweater. I just find that it's too thin in my opinion. Like I just wanted something that was a bit more structured, if you know what I mean. So that's what we did it here. I was gifted the Twist and Shout, and they gave me 5, but 5 wasn't really enough for a sweater, so I had to buy 2 more. So hopefully it will be enough. I also don't know why it says it's Aran weight. It really is not. It's like, it says it's worsted, but she's like maybe a sport weight. Like, come on. Okay. Wait. So, that was the first one. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. The second one. This one I'm actually like so in love with, guys, but like you can't see it at all because I have it on the smallest knitting needles ever. Like the cable is like 60 centimeters and I don't even care. So you're just gonna see a little blob and that's fine. So this is the sweater. It's just a blob. This is going to be the Oslo sweater by Petite Knit. I don't know, I'm just crazy about the basics right now. We're just going for the basics. I think I just really wanted a nice navy, beautiful sweater. And hopefully I can like make some black sweaters, but I don't know. For some reason I don't like knitting up black, but I think that's kind of with everyone. Black is just not fun. Like it's hard to like see where you're knitting at all. And it's just so fun doing it with like crazy fun colors. So hopefully in the future we can do that, but right now it's navy and we love it. The the yarn that I'm using, look at how freaking beautiful this is. So this is Knitting for Olive. It is in the color navy, I think. One of the navy, it's like the darkest navy, like you'll find it. And then this is Finita yarn by We Are Knitters. It is also in their navy color, and I just think it works very perfectly together. Like this is like slightly darker, like it almost looks like a black, and then this just has a slightly lighter tone of blue, like a royal blue, and so they just make so perfectly together. You can't really see it, but I don't care. It's so pretty in person. And yeah, so I've like always really wanted to do the Oslo sweater. I was really lucky because the Oslo sweater calls for like a lace weight and or like a light fingering and a mohair, and this guy is about like a lace, so it just works so flipping perfectly together. I find that this guy is a little too light for fingering, and so the gauge is kind of off when I am to do it, but this was perfect. It was like low-key like the most perfect thing ever. So I'm very excited. It's very soft. We love knitting, Knitting for Olive. And so yeah, we are on the second part. I don't know. I think I have like I get this weird hive, like starting projects, finishing projects, and I would say my two favorite parts of working on a knit is the yoke, like putting the yoke all together. I love knitting top down where you work the back yoke and then the front yoke and then you combine and then knit it down. Like the beginning part is so fun because you can finish it up really fast, and then the body is just so slow, and then the arms are really slow. But I really like it because then you can like do the color like early, and you can do like the arms early before you get to the body. I don't know, I'm just wild. And then I love doing the ribbing at the end. The ribbing is my favorite part, and like I know Italian bind off can be quite tedious to some people, but I just like see it coming all together and it just makes me really happy. So I think that's why I've started so many pieces. That is what I'm trying to say. we need to reel it in, but I feel like I just really want to like finish up these yarns, if that makes sense, like in the stash. Like we really want to get it together, and I feel like if I do all these sweater pieces I can like use up these yarns and be really satisfied. So that is the current plan, but I don't anticipate like being super fast. Like I'm not like trying to rush it like with these sweaters. These sweaters are kind of like my like chill pieces, if that makes sense, because they're stockinette, because I was suffering through the smock stitch as well as the slip stitch as well as the brioche stitch, and we just wanted a basic stockinette because stockinette just works up so fast and so nice. So that is my second piece, and my final piece. Oh my gosh, my glorious boy. Someone just said, I think someone randomly in my DMs, they were like, oh, like I just finished my Wednesday sweater and it like I'm so happy, and I immediately was like, okay, let's start it. So this is my current Wednesday sweater. She is not done, but finished the yoke. I'm on the body, so I'm very excited about that. One thing that I love about Petite Knit is just the back piece. Just every sort of back she does is so seamless. I just love that there's no kind of like, it just looks like it's one, and I really like that. Like you can kind of see this is the back portion and it connects. So I actually picked up stitches here, but it looks seamless. And so it's like the same with all of her sweaters, and that's why I'm in love. I'm so in love with it. So this one was really fun to do. I'm knitting it actually with Drops Lima and then one strand of mohair that I got from Color Mart. I just like have been like bulk buying their mohairs, and so I've been trying to use the mohair up, and I love this. It's really nice. It's really nice. I was really surprised by the quality of Lima. Like, it's actually really nice. Not saying that I didn't think it was going to be nice, but like obviously when I like buy better quality wool, I guess I want to see if there's like a difference, and honestly she's nice. Like for $4 for 50 grams, she's nice. And yeah, we're really excited. I'm really excited to do this one. I not like a dilemma, but I'm kind of like my plan is I just want to do a normal, instead of the twisted rib, I want to do just a basic ribbing, and then kind of like maybe fold it and just do basic ribbing for all the other sides, so I can just have like a really cream basic sweater. And then maybe just do the Wednesday sweater, and then do one that's has the twisted turtleneck with like a really like funky mohair, and then maybe do like a turtleneck version and all that stuff. Because I don't know if anyone has noticed, I think it's just me because I'm like so intense with Petite knit, but her weekend sweater and her chestnut sweater I think are the same construction in the back for the Wednesday sweater, so I feel like I could just do the Wednesday sweater like multiple times and then just have different collar versions instead of buying those 3 sweaters and then doing it, just because I really need to like stop buying so many Petite patterns. Like, it is not good. Like, I'm gonna buy more, but we really can't buy the whole thing. So let me know if that is a good idea. I think it is, honestly, because the only difference I think is like the weekend is like 5.5 millimeters, and then the chestnut is I think 4 millimeter needles, sorry. So I think 5 is a perfect number. I think this one was really nice to work up. Like the Stockholm V-neck is 4, and then the Oslo sweater is 4.5. So those guys are gonna take me a really long time, is the answer to my own question. But yeah, this one has been nice, and it has been knitting up very fast. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. It's been really fun, and I've been having a lot of fun just doing stockinette. Stockinette is just like my safe zone, and it's been really nice, and I've been watching a lot of dramas. So if you guys are watching the three that are going on right now, 39, 25, 21, and Forecasting Love and Weather, I spent 6 hours like a week just watching it and knitting. So life has been really great. Okay, other pieces that we've been working on, I think that's it. Yes. Please. I'm really, like, I'm looking around hoping that there isn't something that's gonna pique my vision, because I swear we haven't done anything else. Okay, that is a-okay. Okay, now on to the yarn acquisitions or things that I've gotten. So, oh shoot, we have to do a bunch of PSAs. So yes, Knitting for Olive is doing, hopefully I can get this up on Friday, which is today, which I'm filming, so it might be a late video, but Knitting for Olive is doing a thing on Saturday. So if you buy anything on the Saturday, then all the proceeds will go to help out Ukraine. So yeah, I mean, it's really hard, and if I have any viewers from Ukraine, I hope you guys are staying safe, and like, I pray for you guys. It's really scary, and I hope everyone is doing okay. And I hope that these yarn videos can be of a little, I guess, escape from reality, and you can watch me suffer in my pile of knits. Do I have any other? Oh, I had another PSA. Oh yes, and okay, another PSA. WAC is also, or We Are Knitters, they've incorporated, I don't know how long they're gonna do this for, so I'm just saying, like, get ahead of the game. They have like an outlet section now, so I guess they have just made a bunch of stuff, and they are kind of doing an outlet where you can like buy it for 30% off, so definitely go and do that. I'm pretty sure you can use my code, so I mean, like, just test it out to see if you can, if that's like your first purchase, and then you can get even better deals. Just saying, I like need to, like, I don't want to buy it, but I like need to buy it, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I think that's about it. I've been like on the lookout for their tape yarn because I'm obsessed, and I've said this so many times, with Mola Mills, her Crochet Crush book. I want it so bad. I'm like waiting for it to come in Canada. Like maybe one of like my local yarn shops will like get it so I can just buy it there. I feel weird having to pay like a lot of shipping just to like get it shipped here. But she's like a Finnish designer, so all the yarns that they require are from Lankava, because she does like this like collaboration with them. So like PSA, if you go on Lankava, don't know, but on their website they have some free Mola Mills patterns that you can try out. So I've been trying out this one rug pattern just to see if like I like the vibe of her patterns, and seeing if it's something that I could do, and seeing if I can find like I guess alternatives for her rugs, because rug yarn, I will say, is like the hardest yarn to come by. Like it's either like really expensive, or like they have like this weird composition of like cotton and like polyester, but it has to be like braided and like really like tough if you want it to be a rug. So if anyone has any recommendations, please help me. So I've been looking at the tape yarn. I will show you kind of like a swatch that I did. I have it in black and beige. I don't know if I would like this as a rug color, but I'm thinking I might do like a black and the off-white rug, and then maybe like a fun little splash of color. But this is how it looks like. I think it would work as a rug, so I might make like a little rug like a little mat for this one at least, and then maybe make like a big rug with this guy. And it's really nice. It's really fun. I had a lot of fun doing this because it's like on the biggest like crochet needles ever. So the plan is to get her book and then just make literally everything on there. I just have to find yarn alternatives. Like there's this pillow that I need, and like the blankets, and like the rugs, like literally everything. So I've just been trying to find yarn alternatives for that. So I think those are all the PSAs that I have as of now. Yes, sorry, I was supposed to talk about yarn acquisitions. That's hilarious. Okay, we'll talk about my Knit Crate yarn that I got this month. So they've been on their game about their shipping, because their shipping was a little messed up before, but they have gotten it together. You can get 20% off your first subscription box, I think. Or, I don't know, you'll have to test out the code, but it's Bliss20, so definitely go check it out. I love subscription boxes. They're dangerous, but I love them. So this one, I'm pretty sure is January. I love that they show off like previews for the next month. So I think it's either the March or the February one. And they're going to be giving out 4 skeins instead of just the regular 2 of like, I think they're each like 100 meters or something of like 4 different colors, and I'm so excited for that one. You don't understand. But this one is Audine Wool's flannel. I got it in slate. It is 47% Surrey alpaca, 38% alpaca wool, and then 15% non-superwash merino wool. It is a DK weight yarn, and it's just like this most perfect charcoal ever. It's like the equivalent of 4 skeins of DK weight yarn, and I'm not really too sure what I plan on doing with this, as I never do with any of the Knit Crate yarns, but they're so pretty. Like I feel like I could just make the perfect little slip over, but I feel like I just keep making slipovers like forever. They're just like my favorite, except when my arms gets cold. So I really need to like get a long sleeve something. Like I need like a white long sleeve turtleneck. That's something I need to make or something to wear under them. So we really like this one. This one's really pretty. I'm very excited to work with it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I didn't stream on the Sunday because I went out with my friend, and then I felt bad because everyone, like, there's this one girl on my Instagram story, because I just said there was no stream on the Sunday. She was like, "Oh, I hope you're feeling okay," and I was like, "Oh no, I feel like I keep canceling streams because I'm like down or something and people think I'm like super messed up, but I just had a prior engagement, okay? We're all Gucci. We ended up going to a local yarn store because I forced her into it, and I don't care because I don't normally go to like local yarn stores. I usually just order online and then they ship to me like within 2 days. So I was able to go to this one, and this one had yarn that Petite Knit and Knitting Traditions used. It's like this Norwegian yarn. Hopefully I can link it. I'll probably link it below. And I was asking people on my Instagram stories like whether it was good yarn, and people were telling me that it's pretty rustic, but they like love it, and like they gave me like a bunch of, I guess, what is it, ideas or like specific names for some of the yarns to try out. And so we went into the store and I felt super intimidated because like I don't love it when people ask like, oh, like, are you looking for anything? Do you need any help? And like, I'm very like awkward and like very like, I could be in this store for 5 hours and be totally fine. You really don't have to take care of me at all. So I felt bad because we were like one of the only people in there, and I was like, girl, just like knit, just live your life. Let me just spiral and want to buy everything in your store. So I ended up finding it. They even had like loopy yarn, like letter loopy, and like, I don't know if it was plata loopy, but I felt that. Like feeling these yarns for the first time is really funny because you always see them online and you see how they look like and you're like, oh my gosh, like glorious, like they're so beautiful, like let me touch them. And then you touch them in real life and you're like, wow, wow. And that one was really rustic, and so was the Norwegian wool, of course. And so they had a swatch and I felt it up, and it was, I think, a little bit too itchy in my opinion, like probably even more than the Ecolana. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll look for other stuff. So I ended up finding this yarn that was Canadian. So it's like made in Canada, I guess, which I was immediately like, yes, like let me try out some Canadian yarn. And I think it would be very fun, just because it's like different and, you know, like nationalism, you know, gotta represent instead of just getting Norwegian wool all the time. So it is called Briggs and Little. I don't know if you guys have tried it. Like, please let me know. It is their sport weight yarn. It is literal product of Canada. We were very excited. But I got 2 of them just because it was like redonkulously cheap. It was like $8.30 for 430 yards. So that's like the equivalent of 2 skeins of sport weight yarn for $8, and I was like, okay, yes, because the other Norwegian yarn was like $20 for like less than this. So I was like, what am I doing here? So these are the 2 colors I got. I got them in the color dark gray and sheep's gray, 11 and 14. Looks like this. They're quite rustic, but I would say probably not as rustic. It gives me Sunnisgarn Tov vibes, and so I'm thinking of maybe making like hats with these, or kind of like cute little small little thingies, you know, because it is quite a lot of yarn, which I'm very, very excited about. They're actually cheaper. I found them on Yarn Canada, so if you guys are from Canada, they do free shipping, $85 and above, or maybe it's $75. I think it's $85, and they're $6.90 on Yarn Canada instead of the $8.30 that I paid for. So if I ever get more, I will just get them there because it was so cheap. But also I want to support local. I don't know. Dilemmas I have. But yeah, I really liked it. I really like the look of charcoal gray. Like ever since I saw the Louvre sweater that Petite did, I'm just like really into this charcoal gray. Might do like a stockinette hat or something we're feeling. And then I just wanted something that was like gray but like beige. It was just a color I had never seen before. So I was like, okay, like might as well. Like it just seemed very nice and rustic, and I fell in love, and that's bad. That's real bad. And then I just went with the basic. I got just one Sunday by Sunnisgarn. It is in Baby Blue Eyes 6043. I just really liked it a lot. I've been eyeing this color for a really long time. She uses it for the April cardigan. She uses it for the Friday slipover. And I just wanted to try it. I want to make the honey wash bag with it and just use all of this blue. I think would be really cute. because yes, but I only have the pattern for the honey clutch, so I think I will just make a bigger version of the honey clutch, because the honey wash bag calls for 63 grams, but this is only 50 grams. So we'll just make a smaller version or a bigger version of the honey clutch, because I'm pretty sure the construction is the same, the size is just different, yet they're both $10. So I just can't justify it. We cannot justify it. And so we're going to finesse it. And so I hope that it goes well. But yeah, these are my boys that we got. Okay, and then, okay, yes, I know I said I wasn't going to get yarn, okay? But, like, I feel like we're doing pretty good, okay? Bear with me. Okay, so, okay. So, the Discord that we have is very dangerous, in the fact that we created a channel called Sales and Events, and that's where people, like, tell you when there are sales and hook me up, and it's not good, because I just feel like I've created a community of enablers, and I'm just getting you guys to spend your money because there are sales. So there's a sale at the store called KNIT, KNITT.co.uk, and they were having a sale specifically 20% off on their Tilia Filicolana, Arwetta Filicolana, Drops Kid Silk Mohair, Suniscarn Sunday, Suniscarn Kid Silk Mohair, and am I forgetting anything? Yeah, just like the devil. Like, if you could put all the yarn I've ever wanted in my entire life into a sale, that would have been that sale. So it was very hard to control myself, and we ended up buying a little bit, but like, the sale was just too good. I like couldn't. So because usually I buy my Filicolana from a place on Etsy called Maruma Yarns. I feel like I always get it mixed up. Yes, I think that's it. And so their stuff is a little pricier, plus the shipping is a little pricier, so I was just like, you know what, if it's on sale I can get it, let me just do it. So so the purpose of that purchase was because I wanted to redeem myself with the green yarn. So I had bought the apple yarn. Wait, I have it in here. I had bought this apple green in hopes to mix it with this green guy that I got from Knit Crate, and it just doesn't. The match was just not it, and so I was very devastated, and we'll hopefully find something to knit with that. So I wanted to redeem myself, and I really wanted to try Tilia, because everyone has been talking to me about Tilia yarn, and saying that it's super soft and like it's super comparable to like Knitting for Olive, and like, you know me, I'm here to try out the mohair for you guys to let you know what is the best mohair. And so I was like, yeah, once I get Tilia, then all I need is like the Gepard mohair, and then my ultimate King Boss to defeat would be the Isager mohair. And so once I get those ones, I feel like I could like tell you guys all about how this mohair feels. So we got some Tilia. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. It is the, I don't know, apple green or something, or green, juicy green, something like that. But like literally, it's so hard to miss this guy. Like, it's like the only obnoxious green you'll see from them. It's the color 279 if you want the specifics. But I looked, oh my gosh, I think the combo will be absolutely perfect. I don't know why I need a green sweater. It makes no sense. I've never been into green ever, like ever in my life. No, like, why am I into orange now? It makes no sense. I just love all these bright colors, and it's totally because I have been looking at like all this like Scandinavian fashion. So I'm very excited to make this. I am very excited. I think it's I'll probably do a swatch and see if it looks nice, but I mean, I can even tell just like looking right here at the viewfinder. Sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder. It's because I'm too obsessed with looking at how, like, the yarns just look so pretty, like, as I'm showing them in the light. I need to film in the light more, but it's just so beautiful. And that was the reason for my purchase, and it was worth all my money. And then we just got some Drops mohair because it was on sale. It was just really cheap, okay? Just like Just let me be. But we got this gray. This is the gray that I'm using for the Stockholm sweater. It is 10, but I think it's like the silver steel gray. And then we just got these two colors. So I got 3 of these guys. It's just like the brown, color 15, dark brown, I'm pretty sure. I'm planning on using this with some Ecolana and making the weekend v-neck slip over. And then I got 4 blues. I was planning on making this April cardigan, but I'm not too sure. We'll see about that. This one's like a little iffy. I might just use this with my Sunday and make the wash bag, but I don't know. I feel like I'm very much someone who, like, I'll have ideas, like I'll pick specific yarns for specific projects, but then once I get to actually knitting them, I could change my mind completely and make something totally different. So those are the ones I got. That's it. Okay, that's all we got from that place. Very happy, very happy. And then let's see. Oh yeah, I guess I'll show a little bit of this guy. So we have some, okay, sorry, I just need to check to make sure I know where everything is. I'm so sorry, but my room is so messy. Okay, yeah, so I also ended up getting some yarn gifted to me for one of the challenges that's upcoming for hobby, so I thought I would just show off the yarn here. It is the Twister Solid. I got a bunch of these guys, and I'm planning on making a bunch of squares with them, making either like a vest or a dress. So hopefully you guys will see that in the upcoming Instagram pictures. And I even test swatched a little square because this is sport weight yarn, and it looks so nice. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I like don't normally make a lot of crochet stuff, and people have been asking me to make crochet stuff, so here you go. I won't show all the colors, but we are excited and ready to go. Actually, hopefully if I have leftover yarn, I'm planning on making this weird little like blanket thing that is from, if you guys follow Arnie and Carlos, I like didn't really get into them beforehand, but I randomly like found them just like watching a couple videos, and I was looking at their patterns and I saw one of their like table covers. I feel like you'll know it if you were to see it on their list, but it's like this beautiful like floral table cover, and I want to put it in my room so that I can like put it underneath my plants so that the the ledge doesn't get super dirty. As well, that's so funny, I've been also making these other granny squares. So the plan is to put all of the granny squares that you guys have made me and put them into like a blanket and have them like kind of patchworked into all these other granny squares that I'm making. So this is kind of the plan as of currently. So I just made a couple of them. Okay, I've really only made 2. And the plan is to like sew in the squares that you guys made and then kind of like make like a blanket that's really big that has all your squares. So I'm very excited about that. It's going to be like a long process, but hopefully I can like slowly get her done. But yeah, the main base is just mixed yarn by We Are Knitters in natural, and then just kind of like a miscellaneous of yarns that I've gotten. So like the green is the green that I showed you, and then I had a lot of Color Mart yarns, like, you know, like the mystery yarn, or I got a lot of 300-gram sets, so I'm probably gonna use a lot of those just to make these guys, and they're so cute and so fun. So there you go. Okay, and then finally I got a P.O. box thing that I guess I'll show you guys. It's from, okay, she's made by Mimi or Meme, Meme, I don't know how you say it, but she's on YouTube. She sent me like this really nice gift. It's like honestly like the sweetest thing anyone has ever given me. She is hosting a Made with Love tag, which I think is so adorable, and so I'm definitely going to be doing it. Hopefully I can make something on Instagram, but she sent me a cute little cabled granny square, which is so cute. And then she also sent me, you guys, like, she's so sweet, girl. You're so sweet, girl. You really did not have to do me like this. But it is this beautiful, I'm pretty sure it's hand-dyed yarn. It's by Walk Collection. I definitely have to look these guys up later. It is the Kid Mohair Lace in Camel and the Tough Sock in Propolis. 75% wool, 25% nylon. So you're so sweet. I'm definitely going to be doing your tag. I'm definitely going to be doing it with this. I don't know what I'm going to make yet, but it is so nice. You don't understand. This is like the prettiest yarn ever, and this is why I have to start hand dyeing yarn like right away. But yes, thank you so much. If you guys want to go check her out, definitely do, because she's like the literal sweetest. And then I guess I'll just show you guys. Okay, so I feel like I'm just like showing you guys like the whole process of like me creating this into a business, but I've gotten some undyed yarn, guys. We've bought dye, so I'm hopefully going to be dyeing up some yarn. I even made these tester like labels, if you can see that. So silly, but I just thought they were cute. But yes, so these guys, I gotta show you, wait, I gotta tell you guys the bases, because these are the bases that I'm planning on. So I'm planning on like I want to dye these for myself, obviously, to see if I can do it, and then also use them for myself, but also I think it'd be really fun if I could sell them to you guys, and like you could have like your own like hand-dyed Typical Bliss yarn, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to come here and like tell you guys all the bases that I've chosen, and I guess what I'm planning on doing. So this is, I gotta check, because they don't tell me, I have to like literally look. This is Aran weight or worsted weight. It is 100% superwash merino wool. And then I got sport weight, and which is 100% superwash merino wool. And then I got sock yarn, so it's fingering weight. It's 80% superwash merino wool and 20% nylon. And so I think it'd be so nice, just so nice to have. Especially since they're superwash, I'd be really interested to see how they would wash in the washing machine. And then my ultimate boy, we got, I was gonna get the mohair. So look at how freaking cute this is. It is Kid Silk mohair. You know what it is. I think it's 25% silk and then 75% mohair. I think that's the composition, but I could be wrong. So these are the guys that we have, and we're gonna plan on dyeing them. If no one buys them, I'm just going to knit up a bunch of socks or knit up a bunch of children's clothing, and I think my life will be complete. But if you guys wanted any, that would be awesome as well. However, I need to test it first. I need to see if I'm actually good at dyeing stuff. I mean, it feels like it's a lot of science and like chemistry, and I'm literally a chem major, so I think we can survive. And yeah, hopefully we can get that out soon. I totally want to show you guys like the whole process of how I like dye it and like wind them and stuff. And yeah, so hopefully that will be out soon. However, we need to get the shop update up or shop opening, I guess, for my physical items. So the physical items will be up. Sorry, it was supposed to be up yesterday, but I was having difficulty with the platform, so I actually changed platforms, and so I need to essentially redesign the website and then take pictures and all that stuff. So the plan is to get it up for March 3rd, 12 p.m. PST. Hopefully you guys will check out some of the yarns. It's all kind of pieces that I've made, one of a kind, made by me, from all like the YouTube videos that I've done. And so if you guys want those exact pieces that I made from those videos, they will be up. I'll be kind of pricing them based off of like the material, as well as like how, like the amount of time that I took to make it, and then like how much I want to get paid for it. So I hope that it's like relatively reasonable that I would be pricing them slightly higher than normal. But I think all of you guys already know that if you guys are knitters or kind of fiber art designers and stuff like that. So there is that, and then hopefully we'll get like all the test knits and like all that stuff ready as well. So I mean, I love what's going on. I love growing, and I hope you guys love seeing me grow. I think it'd be really cute to eventually do like mini skeins and then do like subscription boxes on like Patreon or something and like send them out every month. I think it would just be so fun. So hopefully we can get this empire growing. We can grow, we can thrive. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for always watching and like supporting this dream of mine. And thank you for enabling me. And I hope this can continue on and be a weird adventure that I'm on. So yeah, you can catch me. I literally stream 3 times a week now, which is so crazy to me. But we do that on Twitch. I post them on my second YouTube channel, so you guys can always watch them if you want. And then we're on Instagram. I post on YouTube on Tuesdays, and then these yarn corners are every Friday. Not every Friday, are at the last Friday of every month. So hopefully we can post this up. I don't know. We'll see how good I can upload it. And then and then join the Discord. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.